Yo, what's up? So it's been a long time since I last uploaded a YouTube video. On one hand, I was really busy with school and everything, but it's just right now since the quarantine and everything, so I've got more time to actually start making videos again. So hopefully, yeah, I'll be uploading more videos in the future. So I do want to kind of talk about an issue right now, that is the racism that has been stirred up due to the COVID-19 coronavirus, and I just wanted to kind of talk about it in this video, how I feel like we should deal with it as a community. I'm not saying I can tell everyone what to do, but I realize that a lot of people are spreading hate because of their fear, miseducation or ignorance, and this kind of racist attitude towards Asian is really harmful, and it's really bad for the Asian community to start with, because we kind of we're also the victim of what's happening right now. So I don't think that anyone has the right to say, hey, this is caused by Chinese people, or this is something that only happened because of Asian. First of all, that's wrong, and then second of all, spreading that kind of false stigmatized information is gonna cause a lot of harm to the Asian community worldwide, and especially the one living in country that's not in Asia. It's causing a lot of stress for Asian people, because they get discriminated for when they go shopping or when they go out. It's just a really bad situation, because we don't want this to happen either. So obviously we are the victim and we're not the perpetuator, and so do not become someone who causes harm and become the perpetuator by spreading rumors about the virus, or try to blame this on the Asian community. Just understand that when a pandemic or epidemic like this happen, it's always we're all just the victim of whatever that's happening. It's never one ethnic group's fault that something has happened, and there haven't been I feel because the outbreak was in China, so a lot of people assume that this issue was caused by Chinese people, but there haven't been any proof that knows where the virus come from, and it's said that it's been around for a while. It's just that the outbreak happened in Wuhan, China. So please don't go online and call this virus the Chinese virus, what Donald Trump is doing right now, because I feel that it's really inappropriate to just kind of shame this whole group of people for something that literally is not in their control either. I feel deeply connected about this issue, because my family is from China and I grew up there, so I never really thought that I would want to generalize the entire country or the entire ethnicity for something someone did, and we don't even know whether it is from Wuhan or not, whether we don't know where the virus even originated. So I felt I was really disappointed in the way a lot of people reacted, calling it the Wuhan virus, or shaming people from Wuhan for eating weird animals and things. Obviously it's not good to eat wildlife and stuff, but not everyone in China does that. Not even everyone in Wuhan does that. So please don't we all know that stereotype is bad, but especially when something like this happen, people tend to try to blame one group of people or put shame on them. So please don't spread this kind of hate, if it happened to you, perhaps let's say you're not Asian, if this happens from your country, you would probably feel really bad for your fellow citizens, you know, like you wouldn't just want to blame one group of them because of something that a small group of them did, and you don't even have proof that it is the cause. So like, just imagine if this happened in your country, the outbreak happened in your country, would you want like other people to say that, oh, it's all your fault, it's because you did this, you did that? Like, just try to like calm down and like realize that like we're all in this together. So like spreading hate is only gonna bring more pain to like everyone, you know. Like I feel like what China is doing right now, like, is really trying to control the situation, and like the situation in China has calmed down, you know. And so like they are trying right now to make more masks and make more medical equipment to ship to other countries like the US, Italy, so they can help like other people to get through it too. So don't be cruel and don't be like judgmental, or don't be spreading racist stuff like about Chinese people, because they're the victim of this crisis and now they've recovered. They're trying to help everyone else to get through it. So please just understand that like no matter what had happened and like where the outbreak started, like at the end of the day, we're all human and we're all trying to like help each other get through this. The more racist stuff like we say, or the more like leading information we spread on the internet, like it's actually gonna slow down the process of like us healing as like humanity. Like it's gonna slow us down and it's gonna take longer for us to get through this together. So that's why I think it's sorry, so the fire alarm went off. Nothing bad happened, it's just they're testing it. Basically what I'm trying to say is just that it's important to spread love, not hate. I think it's really hard to not get caught up in the panic because everyone's stressed out, everyone's trying to like keep themselves safe and their family safe, and that's like a universal value, and like I understand that. But like think about like the impact you make right now, like how it's gonna affect like other people in the world, because we're so like interconnected, you know. The more love you spread like among like you, your friends, and like your family, like the more you do that, like trying to stay safe and then trying to give like educated information and trying to like clarify like ignorant like prejudice and discrimination, the more you do that, you spread love, like the faster we're gonna recover together. And like I think a lot of times like we think that we don't have a lot of power like in this world because, you know, like we don't have a lot of say in terms of like in comparison to what the president says, you know, what Donald Trump says, because he's on the news every day. But like we're just like citizens of this like country, or like we're citizens of this earth, and we might not have as much power as like the president of the United States. However, like I think like little things do matter. Like I feel like celebrities are speaking out like about this issue, like they're trying to address how it's not okay to like call this virus the Chinese virus, or calling it Kung flu. Like it's just very disrespectful and really discriminatory. So like I feel like celebrities are using their platform to speak out, and so like if you feel like you have a platform or you have an opportunity to like educate the people around me, like do that. Like that is spreading love, like compared to spreading like rumors about this issue, because like a lot of people don't understand it because of ignorance. So the more like educated and correct information we get out there, I hope like that people will be less inclined to believe those racist rumors. And I feel like, you know, there's just so many ways that like the media is really messed up in terms of how they like describe like this issue and how they're dealing with it right now. Even where like I feel like people should be very respectful and knowledgeable, some of them are still doing a bad job. Like for example, I was watching an SNL skit the other day about that addressed like the airport food and everything, and they joked about like eating a Wuhan snake or something like that. And I just felt like that really is a really bad example for like media and people who have power to like misuse their platform to spread information that can be harmful to an ethnic group. And then especially in this critical time, we need correct and unstigmatized information. So like please, like if you are in charge of some kind of media platform, please like use that platform to spread like correct information and love, and try to be inclusive and like help people understand this is something that like everyone is trying to get through together, instead of like spreading hate and rumor and creating more problem for like the community, like not just for Asian, but like the Asian American and like a lot of other people who resembles like Asian traits. Like we don't deserve, like people don't deserve to be treated this way. Like if like you have like basic empathy, you should feel like, you know, like Asian people, like we're just like everyone else. We're not like that different. So like we're also trying to get through this. So like if you don't think you can do a lot to support like Asians and like people who are from like countries where the coronavirus is very serious right now, at least don't spread like bad information or racist rumor about it, because like in a world that's so connected right now, like you can do a lot by like whatever you say on the internet. So like please use that power to like spread love instead of hate towards like everyone, and then be inclusive. Speak out about things that like matters to you, like in this context. And I feel like I might not make a huge difference by just posting this video, but I hope more people can be educated and can understand this issue better by trying to like starting by educating themselves, knowing that this issue isn't like particular to the Asian community. This virus isn't particular just to the Asian community, and then educating people around you, your friends, your family. Use your social media, like try to teach people that don't let fear like create hate and prejudice for you. Like as long as you're educated and you protect yourself, like there's no need for fear to like infest in this kind of situation. So like as an Asian, obviously I care a lot about this issue, but I hope like even if you're not Asian, or if you're not like as affected by the discrimination and racist comment that's happening all over the world right now, at least have like empathy for people who are going through this and who have to deal with the microaggression that goes on every day in the media, from the president, from people who don't know a lot about this virus. Like please just understand that it's a hard time for everyone, especially the Asian community who has suffered a lot from this virus already, and the racism on top of it. So you know, I feel like there's a lot more we can do, but it's just starting by little things, like baby step, protecting yourself, and then spreading like love on the internet if you can in real life. And I really hope that everyone can stay safe and then we can get through this together. I hope this message gets across and you understand like how important it is. And yeah, I hope to see you again in my future YouTube video. So thank you for watching this.